Shelby and Hayden have just returned from their watery date. I once had a watery date. Things got very wet indeed. Girl I was seeing even shouted out, "I'm soaking down there." Turns out I had knocked over a glass of water into her lap. She wasn't happy, just like Sophia isn't happy right now. Let's get back to the action and see what's got her all fired up. You and Hayden are shocked at Sophia's confrontational statement. What's going on, Sophia? Don't act like you don't know. We're on a date. How does this involve Shelby? Seriously, Sophia, there's no need for this. You've said enough already, Jesse. I don't need this right now, Sophia. Sophia storms off. Fine. Jesse storms off in the opposite direction. Well, that was kind of awkward. I know, right, Hayden? Yeah. Drama, drama, drama. We should probably go and see if Jesse's okay. Okay. Catch you in a bit, Shelby. The boys head off to find Jesse and you, and the remaining girls look at each other in a stunned silence. I hope Jesse's okay. Way to ruin my date. Well, that's a sour way to end my date. Talk about putting a downer on the romantic mood. Well, your date was over, to be honest. Hayden needed to get back to me, remember? Oh, shut up, Frankie. You look over to see that Sophia is sitting alone at the swing seat. Like, I'm gonna go talk to her. She's definitely not happy. Seems like she might be legit upset over this. Let's go see how she's doing. Is anyone gonna tell me what this is all about? Come with us and you'll find out. You and the girls head over to join Sophia. Are you okay, Sophia? Not really, no. She shakes her head in frustration. Jesse needs to be honest with himself. It's so childish to flip-flop like that. The boy needs to get his head together. Sophia looks at you with annoyance in her eyes. You changed everything, Shelby. What? Well, she is a bombshell. Yeah, thank you, Frankie. Yep, it's kind of her job to shake things up. Well, the thing is, I'm not even going towards Jesse. So, Sophia, you're the one shaking things up with Jesse, not me. Let's not put this on Shelby. If we're being honest, this was the boy's fault. Fair enough, yeah. Sophia looks at you again and frowns. Something big obviously happened while I was away. It did, and it's probably the best that we tell you about it. It's only fair. Yeah. Yeah, you're one of us, and you deserve to know. And your name was mentioned quite a few times. Jesse definitely caused a scene. So, Shelby, do you want to hear what went down? Oh my god. Well, you can't just... tell me what happened. Of course I do. Give me the deets. Okay, here we go. So basically it all started with us girls hit the loungers for a chill sesh. Oh my god. We figured while you're having fun on a date, we might as well try and relax. I needed to keep my mind on something else. So we were relaxing in the sun, trying to take it easy, when we noticed boys heading over to the beanbags. They were clearly trying to chat without us hearing. They were whispering and looking all shady. We immediately stopped our chat and tried to hear what they were saying. The boys were hooked on whatever Jesse was telling them. Then my ears really pricked up because he said my name. What was he saying? He was talking about his relationship with me. I prepared myself to hear some compliments, obviously. And instead of showering me with praise, he brought you into the convo. Me? He started saying all these nice things about you, that you were a great listener, that you were special, blah, blah, blah. And then he spoke about how you gave him advice about Sophia. He blabbed about how you told him he should stick it out with me. I kind of appreciated that, but I don't really need you involved at all. I'm not engaging. I don't think I need to comment on that, Sophia. Sounds like this is between you and Jesse. Well, it should be. Anyway, carrying on. And this is the part that involves all the boys. They huddled up proper close. We had to be extra silent. And then Jesse said it. Said what? Frankie looks a little awkwardly at Sophia. He says he's seen a different side to Sophia since you've entered the villa. Can you believe that? Making out that I'm two-faced or something? And saying that to the other boys? That's proper stirring if you ask me. How did you manage to stay quiet? We didn't. I was off my feet in a heartbeat. I marched straight over to them. And obviously the rest of us couldn't just sit back and watch. So we backed Sophia and went over there with her. As soon as the boys saw us, they suddenly looked sheepish. So I'm like, what did you say about me, Jesse? And he goes all awkward and quiet. Quiet and awkward. Ooh. He tried to act like nothing has been said. So I was like, what about my different sides? And then he realized I must have heard what he had said. And he tried to make it out that he didn't mean anything by it. That was such a backtrack from him. He should have owned what he said. And then I kind of made things worse. How did you do that? I said, if anybody has changed, it's Jesse. And he took that personally. I don't know what to make of that. I really don't know what to say. I guess you had to be there. Trust me, it made things tense. Sophia looks at you again. If I'm being honest, I did tell Jesse that I was annoyed with you. I told him that it can't be a coincidence that everything was fine until you arrived. It's my job to arrive, okay? Go get on a treadmill and work things out, okay? He said that to me, and me and him had only known each other for a few hours, and that I was overreacting. He said that we weren't married off, and that being possessive is a red flag. This is when the story kind of goes in your favor, Shelby. What do you mean? I asked him what was so special about you, and what did Jesse say? Not just Jesse. All the boys had something to say about you. Of course they did. I'm the star. I wouldn't have it any other way. I should be the talk of the villa. Oh my god! Get your fucking ego down. I just hope this villa is big enough for more than one queen. You should probably know that Ethan said he wanted to be on the date with you. And Milo said the same. Can't say I'm too pleased with that. Me neither. The point in the story where you and Hayden strolled back in here, I guess I just had to get it off my chest, or at least I planned to. That's why I came at you so hard. I forgive you. Don't worry about it, Sophia. We should all move on. Summer has only just begun. We don't need this kind of drama. Thanks for saying that, Shelby. And I'm sorry, really. Suddenly a text pings. I've got a text! What's it say, bro? Oi, boys, wait for us. You and the other girls rush over to the beanbags. The girls gather around the boys. Okay, read it out, Hayden. Islanders, don't get too comfortable. It's time for the couples to be shaken up. Shaken up? What could that mean? Sounds interesting, whatever it is. And what if it's a recoupling? You'd like that, wouldn't you, Jesse? Let's just drop this, Sophia. Looks like something more important is happening now. Don't you think we need to be having beef? We don't think we need to be having beef at a time like this. Whatever. Sophia's right that it could be a recoupling, though. Yeah, that would be a shake-up for sure. Read the text, my dude. Hayden gives you a subtle, flirty smile. If it's a recoupling, who gets to choose, the boys or the girls? What do you think it means, Shelby? This is a recoupling for sure. This is definitely a recoupling. What else could it be? Maybe you're right. The villa is always full of twists and turns. This could be the start of the twists. We'll find out soon enough, I guess. Just for the record, if it is a recoupling, us girls deserve the choice. But the girls got to choose the first coupling. Exactly, it should be our turn now. Maybe we need to redo our first choice. Right? If a recoupling is on the way, we need to work out what we want. Yep, and that means... And you know what that means. What? Grafting time. I guess we should go and sharpen up. If we don't get the chance, we can at least make it a tough one for the girls. Good idea, guys. Let's go. The boys excitedly head into the villa to get graft ready. Hayden gives you a cheeky smile as he leaves. I, for one, am getting my graft on too. A recoupling could mean a dumping after all. Maybe it's about Shelby stealing one of our men. Time to claim our seats at the table, girls. There's no way my summer is ending yet. And Shelby winning the heart of these boys might not be as easy as you'd think. Sophia struts away to hit the dressing room. Well, best not let her outshine us. Let's go, girls. Y'all rush into the villa. As the girls begin doing their hair and makeup, Sophia checks herself out in the mirror. I know I look good, but how good exactly? Not that good, Pancake. You look stunning, Sophia. If only you could ask your reflection out on a date. Yeah, whatever, Frankie. Don't act gel. I know you wish you looked as good as me. I do look as good as you, and I know it. Girls, maybe save the competition for the grafting sesh, yeah? Am I the only one feeling a bit nervous about this? About what? About things changing up somehow? I know what you mean, but change can be a good thing. Yep, positive vibes only in this dressing room. You guys are right. I just need to shake off the doubt and let my flirt shout. That's the spirit. Check this look out. I make this look good. I make this look really good. So what are you gonna wear, Shelby? Well, I'm not changing. Why are there no free earrings? Butt face. I'm not buying anything. Now that's a fit to help you survive a recoupling. You look amazing, Shelby. Yep, hot. I'd admit it. Looks like I have some actual competition. The girls all check out their fits in the mirrors. You know, this suddenly feels quite important. Everyone looks at each other in silence we didn't even get to read the text. We just guessed what it was. They didn't even read it. For everyone looks at each other in silence for a moment. What do you mean, Naya? Like, I know we've been here for a couple days, but it all feels really special, you know? It dawned on me that if we don't go after what we want, we could be going home alone, and I really don't want to do that. So I'm going to go all out flirty with Milo as soon as I see him. Sounds like a plan. Time to show Hayden what I've got to offer. I agree, but I'm not gonna tell you who I'm gonna focus is on. Sophia puts her hands on her hips and looks at you. Just because you've been distracted from the beef doesn't mean it's finished. Sophia struts out to find the boys. Wow, she means business. Frankie turns to you. What's your grafting plan, Shelby? I'm going to secure a boy. I'm going to get out there to get my boy. Wow, that's some confidence you got, Shelby. You thinking of grafting Hayden? Know that I'll be out there too. Okay, girls, let's go jump aboard the Graft Express. You all rush out of the dressing room in search of the boys. Hayden! You're my first choice. You find Hayden at the gym. He's finishing his workout as you arrive. Oh, hey there, Shelby. He wipes a towel across his forehead. Don't mind me, I'm just finishing up. You look a little dressed up for working out. I know, I just couldn't resist doing a little mini sesh. Talking of outfits, you're looking amazing. Nice of you to notice. How could I not? I mean, wow. This kind of feels like we're continuing our date. It's real easy to lose track of time dating you. He takes a seat on the edge of the gym bench and looks at you. He laughs to himself. As a stuntman, I'm sure you understand I've got to keep active. Even when I'm chilling in a fancy villa for the summer, I can't afford to have my body letting me down. He pats a space on the bench. Sit with me for a bit. You sit down beside Hayden. It's been a wild day so far, hasn't it? Yeah, too wild. Yep, I didn't expect things to be so full on. I know what you mean. It's a lot. But there's nowhere else I'd rather be right now. And no other people I'd rather spend my summer with. Hayden smiles at you sweetly. Oh, so this whole couple shake-up might mean big things. I just want you to know that whatever happens, I'd be open to new things. New things, new people, a new coupling, you know what I mean. I hear what you're saying. He blushes a little and smiles to himself. What is it? I was just thinking how I never would have expected this. Expected what? To be so into somebody that isn't my usual type. That's sweet of you. Oh, that's a lovely thing to say, Hayden. It just shows that types can change. Don't I know it? Seems like I'm growing around you, Shelby. Always a good thing. So obviously you're single at the minute. I am indeed. And I'm supposed to point you at some point you won't be. You'll have a partner. And what are you getting at? I'm trying to say is being in a couple with you would be a what? It'd be a dream. Before you can say anything in return, Hayden jumps to his feet. Actually, before you leave, I have an idea. Oh yeah? How would you feel learning a few new moves with me? I know you're really not dressed for the gym, but trust me, these moves will be slow, steady, and if you're feeling it, hands-on. So you want to stay and learn a few exercises? God damn. It's time you taught me a thing or two. Let the class commence. I love being physical. I always have. Everything from martial arts. Oh. Hayden performs a couple of speedy hand moves to yoga. Hayden freezes into an intricate yoga position. Impressive! Hayden relaxes again. Gotta stay in shape at all times, and my work requires me to master all kinds of different skills. What kind of workouts do you enjoy? Short and intense. I usually like to do mine in short bursts, high intensity and power based. I enjoy that style myself, great for building strength. Hayden does a little jog on the spot. Right, time for you to learn my special moves. Let's get started, shall we? He reaches out his hand for you to take. You let him pull you to your feet. The two of you stand face to face a few feet apart. Okay, I'm going to tell you a story. A story about what? About how I became a super hunky stuntman. Go ahead. Actually, I have a fun way of telling you this story. Okay, show me this fun way. Hayden spreads his arms wide. Try to copy all my moves. You spread your arms to mirror Hayden. Right, when I was a teenager, I was welcomed into the stunt community with open arms. Hayden bends forward and touches his feet with his left arm. But there was a few awkward left turns in the early days. Bend and touch your feet. Way to go, Shelby. Sometimes I felt like I was bending over backwards to chase my dreams. Hayden puts his hands on his hips and bends backwards as far as he can. Bends backwards. You arch backwards, your head lolling back so you can see behind you. Now that's what I call limber, Shelby. I thought as long as I put the right foot forward, things would work out. Hayden lifts his right leg and points it out in front of him. His toes are almost touching the sides of your hip. Should I wrestle Hayden to the mat? I'm gonna... you lift your leg up to mirror his. Nice, look how compatible we are. Hayden lowers his leg, you do the same. So that's my career told through motivational exercises. I hope you enjoyed it. Oh! How about the move where you put your lips on mine? You read my mind. You pull Hayden towards you into an intense embrace. Your lips meet his. He moans as he tastes your soft skin. You feel his muscular arms wrap around you. His fingers run down your back as you kiss. You can feel his desire as he holds you close. The kiss ends and he looks deep into your eyes. That was a perfect way to end this. It was, but now I have others to chat to. I understand. Have fun out there. I won't. You walk away from Hayden, leaving him at the gym as he watches you go. Whatever. I don't want you guys, but I'll talk. You step out onto the terrace and find Ethan chilling with a notebook in hand. He stops writing when he notices you. Oh, hey, Shelby. What are you writing? It's nothing. Ethan quickly hides the notebook beneath a cushion. So what brings you up here? I'm about to make one of you boys my own, and I'm sure you'll get one of us. Ethan taps the seat beside him. Let's get our chat on. You sit down on the comfy seating next to Ethan. It's great to see you, especially when you look as hot as you do. That outfit is blowing my mind right now. Thanks, Ethan. Maybe my chat can live up to the chat you got on your date with Hayden. Ethan looks down at the cushion that's hiding his notebook. So, I kind of want to show you something. Your notebook? Yeah, just promise me you won't laugh. I promise. I'm promising nothing, though. Of course I won't laugh. This seems important to you. I'd never make fun of that. Phew. That means I can relax a little. Ethan pulls the notebook back out from under the cushion. It's a book of poetry. How sultry. I just figured if there's any downtime in here, I might as well write. Seems like an experience worth writing about after all. The villa is the kind of place where emotions run high. A place where love lives. Was that some of your poetry? Not quite. Ethan laughs. Hey, no laughing. No laughing is allowed, okay? If I can't laugh, you can't. Where love lives. Now you mention it, maybe I should write that down. Where's this love? Yeah, write that in your book. Do it. Yeah, you should. That's a great line. Aw, thanks, Shelby. That means a lot. It's nice to have someone support me when I'm trying to express myself. Ethan flicks through the pages of his notebook. He smiles to himself. So, is all your poetry about love? Ethan looks back up at you. He slaps the notebook shut in his hands. Actually, enough about me. I want to hear about you. What about me? Tell me what you do when you get time to yourself. Probably just naps, probably me. I love video games. I'm a big gamer, actually. There's nothing better than chilling with a controller and some snacks. Nice. I don't know much about games, but I could give them a try. Is it too predictable to suggest I could be your player too? Just a little, yeah. Ethan looks out over the edge of the terrace. I suppose there won't be much time for ourselves this summer. We're going to be surrounded by the other islanders the whole time. That text got me thinking about how things are going to play out. What do you mean? Well, you know what it could mean for the couples. I admit I'm all for the shake up at this point. It's still early days, and with a bombshell like you around. A girl that's exactly my type. He smiles flirtily at you. I'd be a fool not to get excited at the possibilities. He runs his hands through his blonde hair. I just want you to know that. I suppose you got other people to chat with. I suppose I have. Best get 'em moving then. Don't want to miss anything, do you? See you later, Ethan. I don't want to talk to Milo. Okay. You find Milo chilling in the kitchen. He's making a drink for himself. Hey, Milo. What are you doing? Oh, hey, Shelby. I was just making myself a mocktail. He pushes the glass away for the moment. Oh my god. But now you're here. It can wait. He turns and gives you his full attention. Wow, you look stunning. Thanks, Milo. I'm blown away, honestly. That fit suits you so well. Thanks, Milo. I hope I can make this chat as fun as the date I didn't get with you. He leans back on the counter and crosses his arms. That text really made an impact, hasn't it? I think you're right that it means a recoupling. Why didn't was it red at all? I don't remember it being red. What better way to shake up the couples? So you feel the same as me? I guess we're compatible in some ways. No, me and Hayden, 100%. Maybe we're compatible in some other ways too. Oh, you think so? I suppose we'll find out. Maybe this shake-up will bring us closer. How do you figure that out? Well, don't get me wrong, I've got a strong connection with Naya. Keep it that way. But I feel like there could be something there with you too. And whatever happens next, I think my feelings for you are only going to get stronger. Ugh. Milo suddenly looks a little flustered. Sorry, that came across a bit forward. I don't want to sound like I'm playing you and Naya. I'm not giving in to you, so you're not playing me at all. Oh no, I'm digging a hole now, aren't I? Change the subject. Can we chat about something else? I really don't want to talk about comparing me and Naya. Sure, my mistake. Milo turns back to making his mocktail. He throws the fruit in the blender and presses the button. He turns to you and smiles. The sound of the blender fills the kitchen. Milo shouts over the noise, but you can barely make him out. Oh my gosh, this is... What? What, Milo? Milo, what? Can I turn it off? I can't, Milo. What? Milo! Jeez. If you power would choose. I'm thinking it's superpower or something. He takes his finger off the button and goes quiet again. So what you said that? I could only hear every other word you were saying. You need to pay more attention to me, I reckon. You need to stop talking to me while the blender is on more light. Milo smirks cheekily as he pours the blended juice into the glass. I was gonna say if you were given the power of choosing a boy, I'd be open to picking. That's not what you said. Jeez, that's way. I wouldn't be disappointed is what I was saying. Milo picks up his mocktail and takes a sip. That is delicious. Well, I've got other people to chat to. No, I don't. Enjoy your mocktail, Milo. Oh, I will. See you later, Shelby. You find Jesse relaxing at the loungers. Come sit with me, Shelby. You sit down on the lounger beside him. I saw you getting your graft on just now. Did any of the boys impress you? One of them did. There was one boy in particular that got my attention. I wonder who that could be. And I wonder if his partner was spying on you from the bushes. Jesse smiles at you. I suppose a boy is only as good as the girl he's with. Who told you that? I don't know. I think I just made it up. Anyway, I say that because the shake-up is going to change everything. And I know where the cracks are starting to show. If there's a recoupling, the info I've got might be important. He leans in a little closer to you. I've heard that certain couples aren't vibing like they should be. And before you say it, I don't just mean me and Sophia. So which couple do you want to hear some goss about? Hayden and Frankie. I want to hear about Hayden and Frankie getting on. Sure thing. From what I've heard, Hayden is open to new things. I know. He's a great guy and wouldn't want to upset Frankie. I don't care. He seems to want things to work between them, but I'm not so sure. But I do think that his head could turn, especially for a girl like you. Suddenly a phone pings. That was my phone. The others rush. How does everyone here, be across the others rush over to join you and Jesse. What's it say, Shelby? You read it out to the group. Islanders prepare for a shake-up. The couples are about to be split apart. Split apart? What does that mean exactly? Well, there's going to be a chainsaw. Everyone's going to lay down on the grass. And then the chainsaw, and then the couple, and you know what that means. You know exactly what that means. So, yeah, what exactly does that mean exactly? Maybe Shelby is the one splitting us up. It's my job. Oh, yeah, maybe Hayden, yeah. I'm not being rude to you. I thought there was someone else saying that. We'll see about that. Hayden looks at you awkwardly. What a twist. The couples are being split up. I've had a fair share of splits. The worst one was when I was dating my dream girl. We went out for dinner and I ordered a banana split. And then I dropped my wallet. I bent over to pick it up and my trousers split. I looked up and my date had split too. Come back next time to see the couples get split, and maybe if you're lucky, watch me do the splits. Actually, that last one might be a bit of a stretch, but come back anyway.